Today in crypto. So you want to make big money in the crypto markets? Do you want to make easy money in the crypto markets? Well, it is indeed possible. The reality is that this current market season has already made many investors crazy rich. And it is easy, but it's also not as easy as some people may make it out to be. There's a lot of risk involved, and there are some very important things that you need to keep in mind if you want to try and make it big in the crypto game. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the wild, wild land of crypto. By the way, issue number 6 of Wealth Mastery is out now. In this issue, I give a timely reminder of why we need to protect our capital. I also discuss how to keep fees down when using Ethereum, and also share some really serious alpha on potential exchange listing pumps. Also this week we have a few new token launches that we're keeping our eye on. Token launches, of course, have been massive over the last few weeks. ETHEREUM, for example, just went totally insane the other day. DeFi Dad tells us how we can keep ourselves safe by using DeFi insurance. Jesse has a fantastic report on swing buy, investigating if all the hype is actually warranted. Forrest dives into Elrond and explores why it is such a game-changing cryptocurrency. And Rect Capital covers Bitcoin. He covers Ethereum, doing technical analysis as well on quite a few altcoins, Stellar Lumens, Tezos, Waves, and Litecoin. All of that for less than $10 a week. Let me and the Wealth Mastery team save your time and help keep you ahead of the curve in this crazy, fast-moving market. There's a link down below where you can learn more. Okay, so you may be looking at the markets right now and thinking, it would appear that some of my fellow investors are making what I have heard be referred to as sick gains, and that they are now living what I've heard referred to as Lambo life. Perhaps I can try my hand at this investing in cryptocurrency thing. It seems to be easy money. Yes, it is true. Some people have been making totally insane amounts of money with crypto, but the risk to reward is incredibly high right now. If you're willing to risk it all, you can make a lot. But I want you to understand that right now, all that risk in the market is incredibly dangerous. Making gains with cryptos, yeah, it's not that hard actually. But there are some key truths that you must keep in mind, because this is a dangerous market full of very seductive temptations that will just ruin your portfolio, and risk that is not worth taking, to be honest. Yes, investing in crypto, it can be easy money, but it can also be very, very hard and painful. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the easiest way to make gains in crypto right now. Is it the fastest path to sick gains? No, but it is the most certain investment that you can make in this market. I know Bitcoin doesn't seem so excited with all these other shiny things around, but Bitcoin has proven its staying power and remains the most secure network by far. Yeah, there's lots of new stuff, but the orange coin, it just remains the steady survivor through the ups and the downs. Bitcoin just keeps carrying on. So just buy and hold Bitcoin. It is the easiest and best way to gain exposure to the crypto market. And winning with Bitcoin, it's really not rocket science. That's the best part about it. All you have to do is buy Bitcoin, dollar cost average in. It's a great way to do it. Make sure, of course, to automate that process so you don't miss out on a week. Set up an auto buy every week. You buy $50 or $100 worth of Bitcoin, whatever your number is. Buy those dips when you see them. You see a big old dump of 20, 30%. You get in there and you buy it. You don't sell that. Keep your time preferences low and just keep buying and holding Bitcoin. It's a really, really simple game. With Bitcoin, it's far more important to have that time in the market versus trying to time the market. So just keep buying, just keep holding. That's the simplest way to have those easy gains with Bitcoin. I mean, for real, guys, you gotta keep this in mind. A publicly traded company just bought 0.1% of the supply of Bitcoin. That's insane. Bitcoin is so bullish it hurts. Now, the second factor to make easy money with crypto is to don't lose your money. Fight that FOMO. Don't chase every pump out there. Protect your capital, guys. It's actually more powerful to focus in on a select few assets and really just double down on those instead of trying to chase after every new thing out there. Cryptos not named Bitcoin, they are awesome. Many of them will do very well long term. But you have to understand, chasing every new shiny thing, that can be super dangerous to your portfolio. It can take a very long time to recover from a serious loss. FOMO is rarely your friend, and FOMO is often followed by mental fatigue, depression. It's not good. It's not good, guys. Because by the time the serious FOMO surrounding any given coin is really taking off, insiders, they're usually already selling their bags, and you're the one buying them. But do keep an eye out for those hype waves. You can certainly ride them to great riches in the short term if you get in early. Things like upcoming mainnet launches, announcing big partnerships, listing on Coinbase, some crypto pivoting into DeFi. Those are all possible catalysts for big price increases. And if you catch that news before the wider market does, then you can ride that short-term hype wave. But that's short-term speculation, guys. That's not really long-term investing is what we're focused on here. But don't FOMO into the top of a wave if you are trying to ride one of these waves, or you're going to get a face full of sand, and nobody really wants that. The third factor, keep your risk low. This is an inherently risky market. It's notoriously volatile. Well, we all want to think about how hilariously rich we're going to get speculating on cryptocurrencies. The reality is that many of these cryptocurrencies, they are going to see brutal drops, especially when a high hype coin has the hype dry up or a project misses technical deadlines. Massive drops happen. But there are definitely some steps that you can take to mitigate that risk in your portfolio and protect your capital and ensure that you don't get crushed. Yes, make Bitcoin the cornerstone of your portfolio. That lowers your risk overall. But inevitably, you do want to get into altcoins. You're going to want to try your hand in the altcoin casino as well as making some more solid investments, because those gains happening with altcoins, they're truly insane, and you should not be ignoring that potential. Bitcoin will probably do a 10x, maybe a little bit more, maybe a 15x in this market cycle. That's awesome. That's easy money. That's insane money. But good altcoins have done 10x moves in the last month. Wow. Easy money too, but there's a heck of a lot more risk. And new listings with high hype, they've done 10x in the last 24 hours. Heck, ETHEREUM did 15x or 16x in the last 24 hours. It's crazy. Easy money for some, nightmare crashes for others though. But that kind of quick money, it's incredibly, incredibly seductive. The flip side, obviously, investors losing 75, 80, 90% of their money in minutes. In minutes, whew, gone. So how do you protect yourself in this situation? Well, in investing, if you want to be looking for those more established players, you can, of course, allocate a bigger percentage of your portfolio for those more established players. Bitcoin, for me, for example, is around 40% of my portfolio. But if you're looking for some of the different cryptos, like maybe Cardano or VeChain, great cryptos, maybe do 10% of your portfolio. They're a lot more established players and it's a much safer bet. Mid-cap coins like Kyber or Band, you might put 5% in those. A little bit riskier, but still a very solid crypto. But if you're going after that new hot thing of the day, then keep your discipline super, super tight. 1% of your account, maybe 2% of your account at an absolute maximum. That way, if you make massive gains, it is still going to be pretty damn significant. If you get a 10x on even 2% of your account, that's massive. But if you lose 80%, then losing 80% of 1% of your portfolio, it's only a total hit of 0.8%, which to be honest is pretty damn manageable. Now that leads me on to the next important factor I want to discuss, which is please spend time doing research before buying cryptos. This is definitely not happening. I see the FOMO going on, but you need to keep your ear to the ground to find those cryptos with the small market caps and the big gains potential. But you have actually got to put in the work for this. Just FOMO buying into whatever is kind of trending. Again, that's gambling. Yeah, you can make money gambling. I'm not saying that you can't, but that's not really investing. You need to make investments based on your own research. Look for those cryptos with, market caps under $100 million. That's a great area of opportunity. if you're looking under the $20 million market cap zone, now that is the field of dream stuff down there. That's where you can make just mind-boggling gains. If you can find a gem with a market cap of 5, 10, or $15 million, then making 100x gains or more, that's actually possible. It doesn't take that much to move the market cap of a cryptocurrency like that up, but you gotta find the good ones. There are a few of those low cap gems out there, but they're hidden among all of the coal. Now, with a massive daily flow of new listings, of course, you need to be careful. Never FOMO buy a crypto that you do not understand. There are lots of new and good cryptocurrencies that are launching these days, but there are many, many more bad ones. For every good one, there's probably 10 steaming piles of garbage, so you got to keep that in mind. But if you do the work and you find a good crypto, then the real challenge of being patient begins. The biggest reality that you as an investor, not a gambler, but as an investor need to understand is that the easiest, most stress-free gains in crypto come from buying and then doing nothing. Sit on your hands and wait. Wait until it finally becomes time to sell, which of course leads us on to our last factor. You have got to ensure that you take profits. You have got to realize those gains. Look, you just need to deal with the fact that, yes, inevitably sometime you're going to sell your crypto too soon. It's going to keep mooning after you sell it. That happens. It happens to everyone. And almost no one is going to time the top in this market. So with that in mind, if your coin has made a 10x move, that's amazing. Please consider at least taking your initial investment out of that. Maybe you double or you triple your money while you're at it. That way you now have that worry-free moon bag to just ride on up. But if it crashes and it goes 99% in the hole, guess what? You still doubled your money, or maybe you tripled your money. That's awesome. Don't get overly greedy. Be happy with a good profit. It's really important to take those wins when you get them. If you made a 5x or a 10x profit, that's actually insane gains. Seriously, get some perspective on how much money that is and how long some investors wait to get those kind of gains. Take some money off of the table and pay yourself. This will lower your stress and will also ensure that your portfolio grows consistently over time, regardless of the market going up and down, and that you are making money and getting paid. Also decide on how you want to take profits. It can be into Bitcoin, it can be into gold, it can be into cash. If you're taking profits into Bitcoin, then understand the volatility factors of Bitcoin, but also the economic factors and long-term perspective of Bitcoin. If gold, you need to decide on if it's going to be physical or tokenized gold. If physical gold, then a lot of bullion dealers actually take cryptocurrency, so you can kind of just cash out directly without having to move into cash first. Just use crypto to buy gold bullion and have it delivered to your house. And if you choose cash, then instead of just putting dollars back into your bank account, please do consider selling some of those into stable coins. And then you can actually lend those stable coins out with someone like BlockFi, which can get you big gains, again, on top of the gains that you already have made. Basically, nothing but winning. Winning. So much winning, guys. Personally, I take profits into all three of these. Gold, just a tiny little bit, mostly Bitcoin and cash. Mostly Bitcoin these days, but still a lot in cash as well. But it depends on you and what your goals are. But whatever you do, don't get married to your cryptocurrencies. When the time comes, you have got to man up and just click that sell button. Future you is definitely going to thank you for doing that. Anyway, those are my 2 Satoshis. What do you think? Is it easy money to make money in the crypto market? Are you an investor who's okay with taking it slow and making the safer, less risky plays? Or are you here for that quick buck? Do you need to make those 10x's every single day? And are you running a high risk portfolio? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you're having an awesome day out there. Whatever you are, wherever you are, and whatever you are doing, whatever you are. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.